Good morning, everybody. Justin Parker. This week we'll be talking about the backwards model, Farrell's backwards model to curriculum supervision. So like I say, I like to always start all my classes with something to motivate people. So if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Those are very powerful words, meaning that if you're willing to learn and you're willing to be educated, nothing in the world can stop you. So we'll talk about the background a little bit here. So Hunter versus Farrell. We'll talk about the forwards method, Hunter's method. And we'll talk a little bit. We'll focus more on Farrell's, Hunter's focus, and then we'll talk about Farrell's focus. So in the mid 1980s, many states' education's blessed off on Madeline Hunter's approach. So her approach was a lot of like scaffolding. Us military guys know that really well because that's how we do a lot of our instruction. It is basically, I'll demonstrate, together we'll do it, and then you will be assessed by doing it yourself. We do that a lot in areas such as land navigation and things like that. So, however, Jack Farrell was a teaching consultant in California at the time. He took issue to this approach. He thought there was a different way that you could deliver curriculum itself. He believed that the approach was forward as his considered, or hers was considered forward as his was considered backwards. Hunter's design model focusedly on, oral instruction. Then the scaffolding that we're talking about, the you do, I do, or I do, we do, you do, and then the front loading of knowledge, prior knowledge itself. Farrell's focused on text a lot, engagement of prior knowledge. His deals with a lot with writing, and it talks about mastery of text itself. He did focus on text. He focused on writing itself a lot. So have I personally adopted this in teaching? No, because my instruction comes a lot in training people to be leaders, and it's military type instruction. So there's a set pattern to how the military does its instruction itself. So personally, I have not. I like Hunter's approach because I feel like you get more out of it. Farrell's is really confusing to me. I read a lot of stuff about it over the last week, and it itself just seems like it's really confusing to me, as opposed to Hunter's when it comes to the scaffolding style itself. It does help with writing, taught and assessment and stuff. And I'm big on learning different ways of how to deliver curriculum. I am not opposed to learning different models, and I'm not opposed to at least trying in the future to see if that model would be more successful than the other way that we normally deliver instruction. So there you go. There's my presentation. I'll upload to my YouTube channel. Leave comments if you got it. Thank you.